方面就少了。
Alright, good evening everybody. Good evening. Can you guys hear me? Alright, good evening. My name is Amos. Alright, welcome to the third episode of Car Wars. Alright, my name is Amos. Okay, for those who have known me, I'm the host for today. Alright, so welcome. Please like and share our Facebook Live. Alright, right before we actually start this exciting comparison we have between two selected models that we have today. Alright, so please do like and share our Facebook live session. Alright, before I'll be introducing to you what's gonna happen today. Alright, so I hope you guys are having a very good weekend. Alright, so for those who are interested, for those who have just joined us, alright, do please help to like and share this live Facebook. Alright, so let me just get myself ready for the today's exciting activity that we have planned out for you today. Alright, so welcome back. Alright, as you guys know, today will be the third episode of our Car Wars. Okay, so for those who don't know, let me repeat myself again. Alright, my name is Amos. Alright, and today we will be just do a recap on what we have the previous two sessions of Car Wars. Alright, we did a comparison between the Honda Civic and also the latest Toyota Camry hybrid model in our first session. Right. Last week we did a comparison between the MPVs. Okay, it was a very tough competition between the Toyota Noah and also the Honda Freed. Okay, so today, okay, we will be changing a little bit on our program. Okay, we will be comparing, okay, two very special, alright, hatchback. Okay, these are very well-known hatchback, and it's none other than the Honda Fit, okay, and also the latest Suzuki Swift RS hybrid model. Okay, so today we will actually find out, okay, the results between these two models, whether the Honda Fit is actually a more preferred vehicle as compared to the Suzuki Swift. Right, so stay tuned with us. We have a we have a new host today with us. Okay, we have Carle, who is the self-proclaimed Honda Freed King. Okay, previous session. Alright, and today, okay, we do have Mr. Joe with us. Okay, so who will be in charge of the Suzuki Swift hybrid model. Okay, so before we actually start today's live Facebook session, alright, maybe let's introduce, let Geoffrey introduce himself, and let's give a round of applause for Geoffrey. Alright, Geoffrey, are you here with us today?
Yes, hi, good evening everybody.
Alright, Geoffrey, maybe you would like to introduce yourself to our viewers today about yourself. Okay, so today, for those who are supporting me in who feel that the Honda Fit is actually a better car as compared to the Suzuki Swift, which Mr. Joe is actually in charge of. Alright, so please do give us the best support that you have. Alright, so welcome everybody. Welcome for those who have just joined us. Alright, hey, let me see who is here with us. Hi Andy. Hi Andy. Glad to get to see you on today's live Facebook session. Okay, so we have a comment from Andy saying that he liked both vehicles. Alright, right. So for those who still who's intending to purchase a vehicle but who have no idea which vehicle is a better vehicle for you, please stay tuned with us this Facebook live session. Right. Sorry, can the viewers out there hear Joe? or maybe Joe have to speak louder.
Hello, testing. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, leave down in the comments below.
Alright, please help Geoffrey if you can hear him or if you cannot hear him, please let us know in the comment at the right hand corner. Geoffrey, maybe you'd like to speak so that we can hear you.
Hello, testing. Can you hear me now? Very soft. Okay, I got you. It's very soft, yeah? How about if I raise my voice louder like this? Can you hear me now? Now it's stay safe period, so the mask is very important, even though I at my own room. Okay? Okay, I shall take off my mask since you all cannot hear me.
So maybe you stand a chance, a higher chance to win, alright, if you take off your mask, man, Geoffrey.
So now handsome or not? Okay, if handsome, leave down also a comment below, so I know. Okay, so you all can hear me now. If you all can, then we can go ahead with the Honda Fit, yeah?
Alright, so I hope everybody can hear us loud and clear. Alright, I'm so sorry for the technical error. Okay, so for those who just joined us, welcome to our third episode of the Car Wars. Okay, we are actually sharing, competing today. Okay, either whether the Honda Fit, the facelift model 2020, is actually a better vehicle or a more preferred vehicle as compared to the Suzuki Swift. Alright, 1.2 hybrid sports model. Alright, so for those who just joined us, alright, please stay tuned because we do have a flash deal that will be only available within this hour. Okay, as you can see on the screen, okay, we are having a flash deal for the Honda Fit at only 62,000. Alright, and the Suzuki Swift, which is at 65,000. Right, these are flash deals that we have this month. Okay, this month, sorry, not this month, this hour, right? So if you're interested in actually getting the flash deal, please do drop us a PM so that our sales consultants will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, so we will start the proper competition in a while. So let me just give you a summary of what's going to happen today. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. Okay, we are actually segmenting the Facebook challenge, alright, the Car Wars challenge into 4 main components. Okay, the first components will be debating about the looks of the vehicle. Alright, it is something very, very important for most of our buyers. Okay, and secondly, we will compare on the features and also the practicality of the vehicle itself. Okay, thirdly, of course, we will be touching on the performance of the vehicle. Okay, and most importantly, the fourth point that we will be touching on will be the cost of the vehicle. Okay, so this is how we are going about comparing, debating whether the Honda Fit is actually better as compared to the Suzuki Swift. Alright, so let me just check if there's any comment. Alright, we do have some questions available, as you can see at the comment. Okay, yeah. So the main Q&A session, okay, will be at the last segment of today's Facebook live session. Okay, so for those who have burning questions or things that you would like to ask us, do drop us at the comment. I will definitely pick it up and explain to you in more details at the last part of the Facebook session. Alright, so seems like we do have a mixed comments, opinions on the car, even right before we actually start this Facebook competition, Car Wars competition. Okay, so alright, so as you can see, this is a competition between the Honda Fit and the Suzuki Swift. So we will start this live session very soon. Okay, so for those who are interested, okay, in the getting the best deal at this hour, okay, this is the time to back this attractive and ridiculously low pricing. Alright, so it's 62K for the Honda Fit and Suzuki Swift hybrid.
Yep.
Okay, so before we start, maybe Geoffrey, let us know why you are, why are you, interested in the vehicles, or why are you in this line? Maybe explain to the viewers out there, why did you, in charge of sales?
Maybe it'd be more interesting, right, if I answer the question as to why the Swift looks more handsome, more sporty over the Fit. As you can see from the comments, I've been reading the comments since you were talking. There's a lot of comments that say the Fit looks so plain, Swift looks more solid.
No, so I think you are wrong. I think more of the comments are actually stating that the Fit is actually better. Let me just double check.
You can double check, but I believe at the end of the day, the Swift definitely cannot lose to the Honda Fit. Every single comment is about Swift.
Oh, we have some negative comments about the Fit. Alright, we have Mr. Wilbur stating that it's the ugliest Fit Honda has ever made. Just a fun fact, okay, for those who are with us today. Do you know that Honda Fit is actually one of the best-selling car? Alright, since 10 years ago. Alright, it actually launched all the way from 2001, alright, all the way, so it's about 20 years. Okay, it is one of the best-selling vehicle for Honda, and I think it's one of the main reason why Honda is actually doing better and better. So I believe the looks differs, from people to people, right? Anyway, the beauty always lies in the eyes of the beholder, right? Right. So if you realize later, I'll explain to you why the latest Honda Fit it actually looks nicer. In my opinion. All right. All right. So let us So we have a lot of people actually asking about features. Safety features. We do have people commenting that the Fit is disappointing. Come on, it is actually quite a nice car, don't you think? Alright, so let us start on the first part of the Facebook live session. Alright, I will be showing you guys how beautiful the latest Honda Fit is. Alright, so let's start. Alright, so for the looks of the vehicle, so Geoffrey, would you let me explain more about the looks of the Honda Fit first, or would you like to go first?
Sure, definitely the Fit will go first lah. Okay, so the Swift will win later.
Oh, the Fit will win later. Alright, okay, yes, of course, so of course. For those who are with us, alright, take a look on the screen. Alright, we have the latest Honda Fit picture for those who haven't seen it before. Okay, the first very different look I think can be seen at the front. Okay, although this car is small, okay, it comes with a big attitude. Okay, the latest Honda Fit I feel has a mixed look in terms of the sporty look and as well as a fun looking vehicle. Okay, if you take a closer look, guys, if you take a closer look at the pictures, you realize that the body of the whole structure of the Fit is actually the same. Okay, so it's a very fun, sporty looking vehicle in my opinion. Okay, but the design is actually tweaked slightly, mainly on the front. Okay, so if you take a closer look again, the body lines, the contours of the vehicle actually flows all the way to the headlight. That's why you see there's a redefined headlight, redesigned front look. Okay, this is the most prominent look change in the Honda Fit. If you take a look at the back, not only the front is changed, okay, the beautiful LED rear lights, okay, is actually only available in the latest Honda Fit, right? The old one is not as nice in my opinion. So what about the Swift? This is a redesigned Honda Fit. Okay, what about the Swift? What special looks that it has? Geoffrey?
What about the Swift? Okay, the Swift anybody or if you have driven or even look at the Swift outside in Singapore roads before, it's quite a rare vehicle compared to the old Fit. Okay, the Fit has changed quite a lot since last year. So this one is the latest facelifted 2020. Okay, so as you can see from the photos, right, the Swift comes with a LED headlights. Okay, along with a 16-inch alloy wheels. And in front of that, this is the RS version. It comes with the red stripe at the front grille. Okay, so let me ask the viewers a question. If you all were to drive a car, which one will you all drive? Is it the sportier Swift or the more family-friendly Honda Fit?
Wait, before that, Geoffrey, let me ask you. I heard that the LED lights are more expensive to replace. Is that true?
It may be true to a certain extent, but how often do you see a LED light spoiling? Okay?
How often?
So, yeah, how often? That's the question, you see. It doesn't spoil as often. So, I don't think anybody really need to change the LED headlight every year. So, the cost is not, the cost of changing the headlight, it shouldn't be a concern for the customers who are looking for a Swift.
Okay, I mean, for the Honda Fit is for those who don't know, is actually halogen light. So just for your information, the halogen lights is actually less costly in terms of the replacement cost. So I think the Honda Fit actually, I mean, in terms of looks, okay, So we will have a poll today at the end of this segment to see whether the viewers out there is actually more towards, prefer the Honda Fit in terms of looks or prefer the looks of the Suzuki Swift. Okay, so back to Honda Fit, let me tell you guys something very, these are the colors available for those who are interested. Okay, we have many new colors. Okay, so as I said, the Fit fits everybody. Alright, it has a lot of color. Right, so depending on what color it fits you, right, the Honda Fit has it all for you. Alright, so it has silver, it has black. For those who are looking at red, or even the lighter color, which is the we call that the blue, light blue. Alright, these are the 9 colors available, which is something very different from what we have from the previous old models. Alright, this is the newest models that we have. Alright. Alright, so yeah, man. So I think that the Fit fits everybody. Alright, even the color fits everybody. Alright.
The Fit everybody.
Yeah. So just let us know. So for Swift, okay, take a look. This is the colors available for the Swift as well. So for those who think that the Swift is actually has better colors, look nicer. Alright, do let us know. We do have poll at the bottom or front, I think, the bottom of the Facebook. Do let us know who is the winner, or who do you feel is the winner of the looks, right, in comparison to this vehicle. I definitely feel that the Fit is the winner, no doubt. Alright.
But look at the Swift, oh my god, just can't resist it. Sean Teo say yellow is nice, but I'm not sure he's referring to the yellow Fit.
Yellow Fit definitely is nicer than the yellow Swift, Geoffrey.
Yellow Swift and the black top also look very nice. The love Fit, even though I don't kind of look the latest. Voted the Fit still. He's not my supporter.
Thanks for staying with Team Fit. Alright, so for those who are with us, please do help us. Just let us know which figure do you prefer. Okay, so for those who are with Team Fit, alright, with me, alright, Team Fit, alright, just another something that I'll let you know. If you guys know that the Honda Fit, right, used to be only a 14-inch rims, okay, but the new Honda Fit, alright, original, comes with the 15-inch rims. Okay, so this is something apart from the looks of the vehicle. For those who are with us previously, the front, the back, and also the size of the wheels has been upgraded to a 15-inch. Alright, so just take a look at the what you call it, the picture that we are showing right now. Alright, it is actually, you realize that the rims is actually bigger. Okay, so I know you guys have very different opinions on which one. Alright, so I hope you guys actually do us a favor, vote which one is actually better. And meanwhile, we will be showing the video on Honda Fit. Okay, this is a video specially taken for those who haven't seen the video before. Alright, so take a look. Alright, so the rear LED lights, alright, which is very beautiful at night if you take a look at the video, and you realize that the interior looks very slick as well. Okay, so take a look at the video. The front, as what you can see, is actually very different from the previous one. Some of it say they don't really like the new look of the Honda Fit. Okay, but okay, I feel it's something different. Okay, it's something that Honda has been always changing in terms of their looks. Okay. Okay, so next up, maybe I'll give you Geoffrey some noise. Alright, so maybe we will show on the Suzuki Swift video so that you can get some votes.
So after the Honda Fit, we will be showing you the look on the Suzuki Swift. It's actually an introduction video. Okay, there you go. So we have this Swift in Speedy Blue Metallic.
Not very nice, I still think that the Fit is nicer.
It's nicer. Wait. Still early in the game, yeah.
Alright, so for those who just joined us, okay, after looking at the video that we have for you guys, alright, I hope this gives you a better picture of how beautiful the Honda Fit is, alright, as compared to the Suzuki Swift. Okay, so we will have a let me see if I can see the. Okay, I have some of you are commenting about the comments on engine horsepower. Stay tuned with us. Okay, we will be touching on the performance of the car, but before that we will touch on the features and the practicality of the vehicle. Okay, so the next segment. Okay, let me just check if I can see the results of the vehicle.
Let's check the.
Can we see the results over here, because I can't see over here.
Check the pole, please.
Right, so maybe just let me see.
100% Honda Fit, you're sure not?
So it seems like Suzuki Swift is winning. Are you sure? I think that might be. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my com is. Let me check.
Oh my goodness.
57%.
The viewers are actually voting for Suzuki Swift. Is there a technical error? Just let me check if there's a lag. Alright. I can't believe that you guys actually chose the Suzuki Swift. Can we play the video on Honda Fit again? Or is there a technical error? Alright. Let me just refresh one more time, alright, to check if you guys out there, right, actually thinks that the Suzuki Swift is actually nicer. Right, let me just say, oh my god, Wen C saying that the Swift is nicer. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Somebody say I poker face.
Okay, seems like we have the winner of today's segment. Alright. I mean we can't, let me just refresh again. Okay, seems like we have a percentage of 56%. Okay, actually chosen the Suzuki Swift as the winner of today's segment. Okay, seems that my video has, I think I will get my videographer to do a better video taking on the latest Honda Fit. Okay, so for today's segment, okay, surprisingly we do have the Suzuki Swift as the winner. Okay, alright, so congratulations to those, congratulations to Geoffrey, right?
Amos, in the look segment.
Sorry?
There's still the performance segment.
Of course, I think most probably this results is rigged. Geoffrey, did you ask anybody to support you or not before this?
No, of course not. So after this CB, we are to see more Swift on the road. So many Honda Fit.
Okay, never mind.
Singapore
we will jump into the
easy.
next segment. Okay, so next segment. I'll just give the today's segment winner to Swift. Right. Okay, so in the next segment we have, hopefully we will preview, alright, in this segment, which is the Honda Fit, alright, we'll be touching on the, let's see if I can do, okay, for those who have just joined us, before we jump to the next session of the Honda Fit, the next session on the looks, No, the looks is over. The features and the practicality of the vehicle. All right. For those who are interested to intending to purchase a very slick looking Honda Fit or Suzuki Swift. Okay, the flash deal we have today only lasts for this hour. Okay, it is $62,000 for the Honda Fit. Okay. And I'll explain to you why it's
65 for the Swift,
Yeah, and it's 65 for the Swift. Okay, so now we will start on the features. Okay,
yeah.
I think could you let me start the features first since you won on
Can.
Can.
So the Honda Fit will intro the features first, then after it will be the Swift.
Okay, so for those who are still with us, alright, and please stay with us. Okay, we are talking about the features and the practicality of Honda Fit. Okay, for those who know, Honda Fit from the outside actually looks like a very small vehicle. Okay, but in fact, right, the vehicle is actually very spacious inside. Okay, it's very comfortable. I assure you, it's very comfortable for 5 adults, 5 big size adults, as tall as me. Okay, very comfortable in this vehicle. Okay, so although it looks small, I mean, you can look at the pictures inside. Although the outlook of the vehicle is small, okay, because it's a hatchback, okay, the space inside, I tell you, is magnificent. Okay, so it can actually fit 5 big size and tall adults like me. Okay, so for those who are a fan of Honda, you know that the seats, okay, it has a 60-40 magical seats. Okay, this is very practical for anybody, okay, who wish to get a small vehicle but at the same time not compromising on the space. Okay, this is something that I have to re-emphasize, that the space inside is very spacious. Okay, so if you guys are wondering if you can fit long items, tall items, fat items, okay, the 60-40 seats, okay, is very flexible. For long items, okay, which is very tall, which cannot be placed at the boot, okay, you can actually lift up the seats from the bottom. Okay, for example, if you are bringing for example, flower pots, okay, you can place the flower pots at the bottom of the seats. Okay, if you are carrying long items, you can put the seats flat. Okay, it will give you an extended version, more space basically, if you need it. Okay, so this is something I have to re-emphasize. What about the Swift? Do you think, can the Swift be as flexible as the Honda Fit?
Okay, so it's my turn now. Okay.
Give you a chance, yeah?
Okay, so the Swift, okay, compared to the Honda Fit, of course, as you all know in the video, right, there's this LED headlight, front fog lights, which the Fit will not have. Of course, also it comes with daytime running LED and auto headlights. Yeah. And in particular, like this Swift is actually the hybrid version, not the petrol. So it's not the 1.0, it's the 1.2. Okay, 1.2 cc. The road tax also very cheap not 1.6, 1.2.
1.2 got power no, Joffrey?
Got lah.
Sure.
Don't have. Yeah. The hybrid, of course, will bring in more torque. Okay, so I give you I will give the viewers the breakdown numbers. Okay. CC wise is 1242, horsepower is 93. Okay, it's using a CVT gearbox. Okay, because of this hybrid, from one of the viewers, maybe he have tested the realistic fuel consumption. He mentioned there's 18 km per liter. Okay, on paper it's actually 27.7 km. So of course you have to discount 30% off it. Okay, to give you all the realistic values.
Honda Fit is actually very close, okay guys? Honda Fit is actually at 24 km per liter. Alright?
Of course. Okay. So yeah. So talking about the features, okay, come with a lot of airbags, curtain airbags, side airbags, ISOFIX. You all can put your child seat in the Swift. Can you believe it?
Okay. Can put for Swift, I know for Honda Fit there's ISOFIX and the space is more spacious enough. Swift also can.
Can, there is ISOFIX also in the Swift.
Okay.
Then also, because this is the hybrid one, the spec is higher. There is a Suzuki Sensing. Okay, have you heard about Suzuki Sense? You heard about Honda Sense, Toyota Sense, never heard about Suzuki Sense, right?
Oh, Suzuki also have sensing feature.
Have, of course have lah.
I thought only Honda sensing or have Suzuki sensing. Swift also have sensing.
Have, okay. So I have prepared a Swift sensing for you all. You all can take a look.
You did prepare a video.
The next 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Advanced protective safety technologies for the new Swift.
Wow, it's such a shocking information. I didn't know that the Suzuki Swift actually have the sensing. I only thought that Honda has it. And
who would expect a Swift to have automatic braking, right? 65k car.
Incredible, incredible.
It's only $65,000 that comes with sensing as standard. Okay, high beam assist.
Alright, I think it's something. I think let's enough for you, right? So, what Suzuki have, I think the sensing also have. Man, take a look, man. The sensing feature that we is actually a feature. It used to be only available as an add-on option requirement installed into the vehicle. Okay, so to give just take a look at the video. Basically, it has about the same usage as the Suzuki sensing feature, but to give you an overall explanation, it actually prevents accident from happening with the sensors at the front of the vehicle. So basically, if you're using a phone or if you're very tired, the sensing feature it gives you additional warning on the brake and you're going at full speed. Okay, but the vehicle in front is actually slowing down. Okay, so this is, I tell you, a very, very useful feature. Okay, for those who use phone, okay, during at a traffic light, okay, it is something that is very, very impactful to me. Okay, how this sensing works is that if you are using phone, okay, supposedly you're not allowed to use, alright. So if, for example, if you are using a phone, okay, and the car in front of you takes off, okay, you don't have to look in front, right? The sound that will be given off by the car in the car itself will allow you to know that the car in front is actually moving off. So this is very useful, alright, for people who always use, and I know you guys always use phone lah. So don't tell me it's not useful. Okay, it's very useful. Okay, so this is an inbuilt feature for the Honda Fit facelift model. Okay, it's very useful. So for those who are always uses the phone in the vehicle, alright, this is something that you will be interested in. Okay, so we are on the features, and we do auto cruise is also a feature. Hi Don, yeah, correct. Auto cruise control, right? Cruise control is available in Honda's latest Honda Fit. Okay, this is a feature which is normally used during a highway lah. Alright, I mean for those who always drive from point A to point B, city driving, I mean cruising is not really applicable. Okay, so these are the features inbuilt in Honda Fit. Okay, and as well as okay, this is something I have to touch on. Okay, previously for those who own the Fit, you realize that the handbrakes is actually the traditional way of releasing the traditional handbrake. Okay, so for the latest Honda Fit, for those who know, right? Okay, it has electronic brakes. Okay, so this electronic brake is very, very useful. It reduces the space in the between. Okay, and also has auto brake functions, hill start assist. These are some of the features previously not available in the old model. Okay, but it's available in the new model. All right.
Hey, Amos, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. What do you have to ask me, Geoffrey?
I hear the Fit, the sensing, they will auto steer your steering wheel. Is that true or not?
Okay, it won't auto steer the steering wheel. Okay, this sensing feature. Okay, this one is actually another feature which we are referring to, the lane departure assist. Okay, so this feature enables you. Okay, you have to on the feature lah. You have to make sure it's on. Okay, this feature will gives you a slight vibration on the steering wheel and steer you back
not bad,
lightly. Okay, not straight away control your steering wheel. Okay, it actually steer you lightly, give a slight vibration. For those who are travel to north-south highway, right? All right, this is very useful. It won't steer you, it will wake you up. It will wake you up, and then you are able to actually drive safely. So this is a misconception, Yeah, it's a misconception.
Not
So
bad.
for okay, let me just browse through some of the comments. Okay, Swift comes with sensing. Yeah, it comes. Yeah, I think from the video you actually find out that it comes with sensing. Okay, can detect
correct.
human crossing. Let me see. James Ong asking if the 62K is with COE.
62K.
Yes. James, the
Of
62K
course.
includes with COE, okay, and it includes the vehicle as well, of course, okay, and the 20K inclusive COE, which is priced to today's flash deal. So same thing as for the Swift, okay. The base fit, okay, the base fit comes with sensing. You don't have to top
Sensing.
up, okay. I will do the top up for you. You don't have to top up, okay.
You must so
You
good,
don't have
you
to
do a
top
top up. Yeah, I buy from you lah.
Sure, man. Okay, so for those who don't know, you don't have to top up for the sensing. Okay, it is already inclusive. It's a built-in feature for the latest
Yes.
2020 model. The old model, yes. Okay, you have to top up. I mean, it's not you have to top up. Okay, it is actually more expensive than the non-sensing one. But for the latest sensing, let me re-emphasize again. It is an inbuilt feature, so it's a good thing for those who actually are looking into the Honda Fit. Okay, so I think we just we did a round some of the comparison. We have sensing. I mean, Swift also has sensing, so I won't re-emphasize the point. Okay, what I have to re-emphasize is for Honda Fit. Okay, I think that the reason why they are still in the market right now is because of the space inside, okay, and also the practicality, flexibility, and also some of the new features that we have in this car. Okay, so same thing. After this, we have a comparison between these two features of these two vehicles. We will have a poll now. Let me take a look. Yes, finally.
Okay.
Alright, finally, I just took a look at the poll. Alright, Honda Fit is leading. Okay, in terms of the
19 to
features of the
okay,
vehicle. So this is something I feel is correct lah so far. Okay, the first segment of the looks I think is rigged. Alright, so so for I actually feel that this new Honda Fit is very what do you call that, has improved tremendously lah in terms of the features and basically features lah in the vehicle. So thank you. So let me just refresh to make sure that
So it's
there's
1-to-1 now,
last minute votes. Okay, Joe, I just try to refresh.
Okay, sure, no problem. Can refresh.
Okay, so meanwhile, I'll just refresh. Just maybe you can answer some of the questions. Okay, we have some questions on. Let me just go from the latest. Alright, VAC ready stock. Okay, if you are referring to the Swift, for the Swift, is it VAC ready?
Yes, I answered him already. It's actually VAC ready for my Swift.
Oh, you answered
Okay.
him using the comments. Okay, I didn't see. Sorry.
But I
So for
faster than
those
you.
who don't know, for Fit, ours is VAC also, but for the 2019 model. Alright, the latest facelift has just arrived. Alright, it's in our showroom. Or I have to check because it's been some time since I have went back to the showroom.
Since we all been there.
So for VAC of the 20, I think it will be very soon. Okay, but if you are interested, okay, in reserving the Honda Fit latest facelift, you are able to reserve first. Okay, and then we have an online contactless sales available. Okay, it's a very simple step for those who have just asked us regarding the VAC vehicle, whether the Swift is VAC ready or the Fit is VAC. We have a very simple online contactless sales available.
process.
Okay, so it's very simple steps. Okay, I think let me just flash it onto the screen right now. Okay, so basically we have a website specially designed for online purchasing currently. Okay, so for those who are with us right now, we all know that currently we are doing the circuit breaker period. All right. So for those who wish to know more information, okay, on vehicles that we have, even the latest models that we have, okay, log on to our website. Okay, that's the first step you have to do. www.carle.sg. Okay, select your favorable, your most interested, or your dream car, which is the Honda Fit. Right, select your vehicle. All right, we have a build yours process for you. Just click at the top right hand corner. There's a Carle Design Studio, whereby you are able to customize your Honda Fit, okay, all the way from selecting your colors to selecting your leather seats, okay, different tones, different color, whatever accessories that you require, okay, and then most importantly, select your warranty and even your COE package. Okay, we have all different choices for you. Okay, last but not least, okay, please do download your PDF file. Okay, send it to our sales consultants. Okay, our sales consultants will give you advice and hopefully more discount. Okay, okay, and then this is your way to reserve your dream car and to purchase the Honda Fit or Suzuki Swift at this point of time. Okay.
Okay, so Amos, now it's 1-to-1. You win in the look segment.
Whoa,
I win the feature segment.
Yeah, seems like we have. Honda Fit is actually 75%. Okay, we have. So I think we should just conclude that the features and practicality segment, Honda Fit is the winner. Yes, finally.
Sure, accept that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's move on to performance.
Okay, so we have a winner for the look segment, which is Suzuki Swift. Okay, and we have a second segment winner in terms of the features and the practicality. Okay, which is Honda Fit has previewed. Has won with a 75% of the vote. Okay, next we'll be touching on. Let me see. Okay, so now we'll be touching on the performance of the vehicle. Okay. So for Honda Fit, although it is a very a small hatchback, okay, for Honda Fit, okay, it is actually 1003 cc for the petrol model. Okay, it runs and gives about 99 horsepower and 119 torque. Okay, you realize that the torque is quite high in comparison to engine cc for 1.3. So for those who have driven a Fit before, I never hear anybody saying that Fit is underpowered. Okay, so this car, although it is a 1.3, right, it is powerful enough to actually fetch your family, or even a family of 4 or even 5. Okay, so in terms of performance, I wouldn't say it is very powerful, okay, but it's powerful enough for 1.3cc engine. Okay, and for those who are looking to purchase a hatchback with space and great features, okay, and of course power wise, I assure you that it's powerful enough. Alright, so we will have alright,
so come to the Swift. Okay, as Amos has mentioned, the Swift engine CC is 1.21242 with 93 horsepower. Also with the torque is actually 118. So if you have actually driven a Swift before, because the Swift is quite light compared to other sedans, actually the power to weight ratio is very good. So you can move off from the traffic light very fast also. Definitely you can be one of the first okay, but don't compare the sports car Okay, it's using a CVT gearbox. Because of that, the fuel consumption is 27.7 km. Okay, so I would like to know what you all think, whether the Fit or the Swift wins in the performance segment. Okay, so you can see from my screen, it's actually all the details are there. So with the electric motor, it has increased in horsepower by 13 horsepower. So it should be faster than the Fit.
Question that it always depends on what I feel. It always depends on how daring the driver is actually. Right, the numbers
so
is actually just numbers only. Right.
User okay, user problem so you all guys know
so for something that I've emphasized, okay, for those who are with us, okay, Honda Fit fuel consumption is 24.2 kilometer per liter. Okay, 24.2 kilometer. You know how great these numbers are for a Honda Fit. Okay, so for the Honda Fit is actually very fuel efficient. Okay, 24.2. Okay lah, 24.2 is actually on paper. Okay, so for those who have driven a Fit before, okay, you realize that the fuel efficiency is very good for the Honda Fit. Okay, so on the newest Honda Fit, okay, it boasts a 24.2 km per liter. Even if you minus a 5 or 6 km off the exact numbers, you are still getting 19 or even 20 or even 18 km per liter. Alright, this is a very fuel efficient car. Okay, so for those who are looking for fuel efficient car, in terms of performance, I think for this car is something that you should know. Okay, so it has a 40 liter tank. Okay, so I don't think you have much chance to pump the petrol lah. I mean, it's during circuit breaker, right? So I don't think you really have the chance to pump the petrol. Okay, so you have the same gearbox. Alright, so now we same thing. I mean, the performance wise is just numbers. Alright, so in terms of numbers wise, I mean, for Fit, I think it actually is a really a very good in terms of performance. So for those who are looking for a point A and point B car, I feel again that the Honda Fit will be a better car in terms of the fuel consumption. Okay, the what you call it?
So for those who are looking at how to move out from traffic light the fastest, you will be looking at the Suzuki Swift.
Come on lah, Suzuki Swift. Once you go off the traffic light, the traffic police will find you. No.
Okay, guys, come on. Let's we will do a.
I think we should have a drag race soon. I think we should get a Honda Fit and a Suzuki Swift hybrid, right, to see actually who. So okay, I still don't believe that the Suzuki Swift will win in terms of pickup. Okay, I strongly believe that the driver is the key. Okay, to how fast the vehicle actually position on today's car was. Okay, who is better from your opinion in terms of the performance? Is it the Honda Fit or is it the Suzuki Swift? Let me just browse through once again to see if I miss out any comments, because there's a slight lag in terms of the comments appearing. Okay, I'm so sorry. Question from Mr. Will Tan. Can I trade in my Hyundai Gas? Yes, of course. That's a very simple question to answer. Okay, so
definitely you can trade in.
Mr. Tan, do you mind just dropping us a PM? Okay, just go to our Facebook page, drop us a PM. Okay, let us know your trade-in, your current vehicle details, and of course you are able to trade in to get the Honda Fit. Are you be getting the Honda Fit or the Suzuki Swift? Hey, I thought just now the Honda Fit was winning in terms of performance.
No, it's draw actually. It's draw.
Oh man, seems like Honda Fit is.
It's draw. I think it's the same number of votes.
For 52% for wow, 52%.
It's all win again. Suzuki Swift win.
Okay lah, I think in terms of the okay lah, I think the traffic light statement actually won you quite a lot of votes lah. Let me see. Dawn, let me see. Irene. Hi Irene. We saw your comment that you are interested in getting the to know more about the Honda Fit hybrid model. Okay, we do have the hybrid model available, but today's flash deal, okay, I repeat again, is for the petrol model, the facelift 2020, which is the latest facelift, okay, which is 62,000 only. Okay, and for those who are interested in beating the red lights, selecting the Suzuki Swift, we are having a Swift deal, a very flash deal as well at 65k. Okay, so for Fit Hybrid, do drop us a PM on our Facebook page. Our sales consultants will let you know the price, promotional price for Fit Hybrid once you drop us a PM. Okay. Okay, so let me just where's the poll? Let me just refresh and just do a conclusion on whether I got a bad feeling, guys. I got a bad feeling. Okay, whether the Suzuki Swift is better in terms of performance or the Honda Fit is actually better in terms of performance. Let me just check. Okay, seems like we have a technical error once again. Alright, and the winner of the performance segment goes to
Suzuki Swift.
Swift. Okay,
54%. 54%.
Okay, it's a tight fight. It's a very close fight. Okay, so performance-wise, okay, I mean, Suzuki Swift has won. Okay, so for the he has won in terms of the looks as well. Okay, so let's go down to the cost. Okay,
The numbers, let's crunch the numbers, guys.
let's crush the numbers. Okay, Honda Fit is
Crunch.
cheaper. Okay, Geoffrey.
Crunch the numbers. Okay?
Okay, why not? Why not? And I give you the benefit of starting first. Let me just tell the audience why you think that it's you guys supposed to purchase a Swift.
Yeah, as you can see, my Swift is only 65k, right? Okay, OMV is about 19k. Okay, after the VS rebate, right, the numbers comes down for the hybrid Suzuki Swift, right, to be only about 6k per year. Where else in Singapore can you find a hybrid vehicle, right? There's only 6k a year, 500 a month depreciation. Okay, so if you can find a hybrid vehicle with that, you let me know. I try to see what I can do for you.
Okay, so for
sorry, the OMV is
wow,
60k,
so low,
not
man.
19k.
Are you sure it's so I think we have a table that we have prepared for the flash in terms of the flash deal pricing lah. So normally the depreciation is actually much higher, but because of the flash deal, okay, the Honda Fit, okay, it's only 6k per year, okay, in terms of depreciation. Okay, so it's lower than the Suzuki Swift, okay, 6k per year, okay, it's $50 lower in terms of depreciation. Alright, so that is in terms of the depreciation. Alright, of course for the road tax, because it's 1.3, okay, the road tax, let me take a look. The road tax is for 1.3, I think it's only about, it's a 500, let me think, it's 560 plus if I'm not wrong. So high, man. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Alright, 535. That's the double. Let me double check because the road tax always change, right? Okay, basically I forget how much the road tax is. Okay, so for the road tax it's only about 500 price per year. So for half a year it's only about 260, 70, 200 plus per year. So in terms of cost wise, I feel that for those who are looking to purchase a Honda Fit or even for the Suzuki Swift, it's actually very close. Okay, the road tax is very close. Okay lah, although the Swift is actually lower. So but you're only paying $260 plus for half a year, is it? I maths a bit wrong.
Yes, about there.
Correct, right?
1.0,
Yeah, so it's only
1.2, the road tax very cheap.
Yeah, it's very cheap. So I think for
Very
this
cheap.
road tax is very cheap. Okay, I think in terms of depreciation, the road tax, for Swift and Honda Fit is lower. $50 you can use to actually buy your car park, half month of your car park. So it's something that you can consider. Okay, it's slightly cheaper. All right, so I think cost wise in terms of depreciation, it's very low lah. As you know, for now 6k per year. If you divide into per month, let me just divide. Wow, it's about 500 plus per month. Yeah, so in terms of depreciation, okay, it's very low. Okay, for those who in sensitive times like this, COVID-19 circuit breaker, for those who are interested to actually reducing your monthly expenses or even your yearly expenses, alright, the depreciation is very low for a brand new car. Okay, it used to be about 7.5k depreciation for the Honda Fit and as well as for the the Suzuki Swift lah. So for those who are intending or to change a vehicle to minimize or to reduce the expenses of road tax, insurance also cheaper. Road tax, insurance, or even depreciation, right? Honda Fit or Suzuki Swift, I think is very good for you to consider. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the OMV of the vehicle is 19k. That is for Swift, right? I don't remember the Fit. The OM, okay, for those who the OMV of the Honda Fit 2020, okay, it's not firm yet, okay, but it's about 16, 17k plus minus. Alright, the OMV for Honda Fit previously, the older model, is only about 14, 15k. Okay, but for those who don't know or who have missed out previous information on the features of the car, alright, the sensing feature is inbuilt, okay, which result in a slightly higher OMV of the vehicle. Okay, so the OMV is very high, but nonetheless, okay, although it is very high, okay, for those who are interested to know about the loan and financing, okay, you are able to get 70% loan. 70% loan amount percentage for Honda Fit, okay, as well as for Suzuki Swift, is it?
Yes, for Suzuki Swift, the OMV 19K is actually very high. Yeah, so we have actually rectified the slides earlier. So my road tax should be cheaper at 534 instead of 569. So my depreciation is actually lesser than a Honda Fit. Okay, $6,000. So where else in Singapore you can find a
$30 difference in terms of road tax, Joffrey. So $50 minus $30, I still got $20 lah. So in terms of cost, Honda Fit is still $20 cheaper than Suzuki Swift. Okay, so this one I don't think we need to poll lah. Definitely this one I win on.
Where got you go look again? Road tax cheaper, yearly depreciation cheaper, my OMV higher leh.
OMV higher, but your selling price higher. Okay, so
correct.
Yeah, so you
So
don't
that's
try
why
to
the
trick me,
depreciation
Joffrey. So although the OMV is higher for the Swift, right, the selling price of Fit is still lower. Okay, so for those 62k for Honda Fit flash deal only today, guys. Okay, the original price is about 65, so about 64, 65 depending on the color. Okay, so for those who are interested to reserve, okay, the latest Honda Fit, okay, you will be one of the first to own the Honda Fit. Okay, the facelift one, not the old one, okay. Okay, so in terms of cost, I believe, yeah, man, the poll actually give me a confirmation. Okay. Okay, so in terms of cost, I think it is non-debatable. Okay, in terms of cost, Swift definitely loses out in terms of depreciation. The overall calculation, but of course it's very minimal, but a win is still a win. Okay, so I concluded that Honda Fit win hands down, okay, in terms of everything. Okay, only in terms of the cost.
Even the poll says so, I'm so disappointed.
Okay, so we have a very, thank you for everybody. Let me just see if we have any questions pertaining to the cost, okay, because I realized that there are some questions, comments. Yeah, sorry Junyan, we have, I think, because we are all doing from the comfort of our home, okay, so there's a bit of error for uploading these information, right? So there is wrong information, but don't worry, we have corrected it. Okay, so thank you for your feedback. All right, so let me just browse through any comments on feed. Let me just take a look. Okay, so meanwhile, I think it actually it's gonna be end of our Facebook. This Car Wars. Okay, so for those who have want more information, OMV will need to scrap minus V. You are right, James. Thank you for answering.
Yes,
so basically, for OMV, for vehicles that are below 20,000 OMV, right? The OMV is equivalent to the PAF. The ARF, So ARF, you still have to deduct away the VS rebate from government, and then we divide by 2. Alright. So auction. What you mean by auction?
You want auction. Nice idea.
What do you mean by auction? You mean auction of the vehicle, is it? May I check? Okay, so let's just, now is the Q&A, so we will be answering questions. So for Terence, we have a question. May I check the fuel consumption for Fit? Okay, yes. So for the fuel consumption of the Honda Fit, alright, on paper, okay, I emphasize, on paper, the fuel consumption for the Fit is 24.2 kilometer per liter, okay, but this is based on JCO8 what you call it, standards of test, all right, the average consumption, if you were to be driven on Singapore's road condition, right, will be about 18 or 18 plus minus, all right, which is very, very, very fuel efficient. Okay. Right, so let me just, if those, unless you're a page driver Prius. Okay, we have a comment from Andy stating that it doesn't save much petrol unless you are a PhD driver. Okay, so if you are with us previous 15 minutes earlier, we talked about the fuel consumption. Fuel consumption for both is actually pretty close lah. It's about 24.2 and versus 27 point, what lah, Geoffrey? 27.4. Okay, so it's very close. Yeah, but ultimately, it really depends on how you drive the vehicle. Okay, so I would say the fuel consumption is very, very close. Okay, so
very similar.
It's very similar. Yeah. So for exact which one is actually better, even for Prius, it always depends on how you drive the car. Meaning, are you a heavy footer? Are you a light footer? Or whether you drive most of the time during city. I mean, most of the time during city or even on highways. Yeah. So ultimately, it depends on how you drive. Okay, but of course, yeah. So that's all. That's all fuel consumption.
So Amos, there's a question from Jin Yan asking about your feet.
Yes, you are right. Okay, I think I have missed out some information on the safety feature. Thank you, Jin Yan. Okay, basically just now missed out on the number of airbags the Honda Fit has. Okay, so let me just make sure I have the Fit pictures. Okay, so Honda Fit, as you can see, previously it only has 2 airbags. Okay, right now Honda Fit has 6 airbags. Okay, yes, you can see from the picture itself, it has 6 airbags. Okay. Boot capacity, I will have to check the exact numbers, okay, but if I'm not wrong, it's about 52 cubic meters of cargo space, right, about 50 to 60. So ultimately, the space at the back of the boot, I wouldn't say is very, very spacious, okay, but if you require more space, okay, ultimately the Fit is a hatchback, so if you realize if you want to have more space, you just put your seats down all the way flat. Okay, so this is actually will give you more boot space. All right. So I hope that answers.
You can even fold it up. You can even fold it up with the Honda Magic Seats.
Yes, right? You can even fold it up. Yeah, you're welcome, Terence. So we have a question from Sean. If I were to drive to Malaysia frequently on the long roads, will you recommend compared to GK? Okay, it is. It's actually comparable to the previous GK3 lah. So it's about the same. What you call that? Boot capacity. Exact numbers, I'm so sorry. I have to get back to you. We have already taken a look on the boot space for the new vehicle. It's about the same space. Okay. So if you were to drive frequently on road, will you recommend Fit? Okay, that is a very subjective question. Okay, if you are driving a Fit, okay, I have many customers who are driving a very small CC vehicles. Okay, they have no issue driving all the way up to from Singapore JB all the way to KL. But if you are planning to drive up to Genting, I suggest you get a bigger CC car lah. Because ultimately it's a 1.3 engine capacity. If you are planning to drive up Genting Highland, okay, with 5 big size adults, I think it might be quite it is still able to drive up Genting all the way up lah, but I think it might have a bit more difficulty driving up. Yeah, you might feel that you might to off the engine, or you might have to you might not make it there lah. So it is
take it slow.
Yeah, I mean if you take it slow, definitely still able lah. So for long distance driving, to be honest, the engine capacity is not a major concern. Okay, but of course a bigger CC enables you to drive more comfortably lah. Alright, so normally doing highway, a bigger CC car allows you to drive very smoothly at higher speed. Alright, so it's still possible, but maybe you like have to step on the pedals harder. Okay, any upgrade for feet rims? Okay, for Eric, to this question, I'm not so sure if regarding the rims, but for if you actually brief went back to our previously, okay, the original rims is 14-inch for the Honda Fit. The facelift one comes with 15-inch rims. So I suppose that is an upgrade of the rims. But if you wish to upgrade it furthermore, okay, you are still able to increase the size of the rims, okay, but don't increase until 17. Okay, normally we advise customers to go 2 size above the original size. Okay, so for the original size is 15, so if you wish to upgrade, I think advisable just upgrade to 17. Okay, but it will affect your fuel consumption, right? Just to let you know lah. Alright, so let me see. Please come on, give us more questions, man. Before that, if there's no more questions, we will do a conclusion of today.
Suzuki is using digital dashboard, but Swift is using the older analog. Yes, he's very right. You are very right, Jingyan.
This Swift is not using the digital. I think the Swift is.
There's a multi-info display that will how do I say in English? That will illustrate whether you're using the engine or the battery. So actually there's both analog and digital .
Yeah, so there's both, but the Honda Fit yeah, I think it's something that I never touched on. I'm so sorry. Okay, the Honda Fit has digital display as well. Yeah, so for those, I mean, it looks much nicer lah. Yeah, as compared to the previous analog, you know, the circular. Only the circular analog. Yeah, so this is something something improvement made from the previous old model. Yeah, but I still, to be very very honest for the viewers out there, although Swift won in terms of the performance, I do have feedbacks from a lot of my what you call that, customers and clients still prefer the older look of the 2019 Honda Fit. Yeah, so okay, okay, so for to this, right, I mean, as I mentioned, I repeat myself, the beauty always lies in the eyes of the beholder. Okay, although it's a new look, okay, I feel the newly revamped front look of the Honda Fit actually gives a very very fun looking element to the vehicle. Right, so the older one, okay, which is the previous model, the 3rd generation one, actually looks sportier. Okay, but the main thing about this, to give an overall conclusion of Honda Fit, okay, although it is a small car, right, it is very very practical, very economical, right. You can actually, for those who are into zhenging your car modifications, okay, you can actually do a lot of modifications on the vehicle as well. Yeah, and of course the improved LED rear lights, right, is actually very very beautiful at night. Okay, for those for when you drive at night, you realize a lot of people can take a look at your ass. Sorry, mind my language. Can take a look at your back, the back of your ass, the back of the car. Okay, it has very very beautiful LED lights. Okay, so this is something the changes that is made from the previous old and the new one, which I think is something maybe you guys haven't accustomed to the new look lah. But for Fit, I believe it fits everybody. Okay, okay. So in conclusion, we have a draw today. Okay.
Yes, Amos, but we have a last questions from both of the viewers asking the same question about the COE. Okay, how much is the COE bid price for the Fit, and is it guaranteed?
Okay, let me just okay, so for Mr. Chinese Mr. Tong, maybe you want to speak okay, Mr. Tong, sorry if I speak English, my Chinese very lousy. Okay, 东先生，
东尼安，
那个62千的那个车价有包括 COE， 它是包括2万的用车秤的价钱。Yeah, so it includes COE for the 62K. For the Honda Fit, it's a $1 to $1 COE rebate. So if it drops below the 20,000 mark, right? For example, if let's say the COE is 1K lah, okay, 1K. 10 years ago is 0 okay. So this one now I estimate as 1K. So for example, if the COE is $1,000, okay, you are purchasing 62 minus 20, 42. You are purchasing at 43K only, right? So it's a 6-bit COE. Okay, this is the price for 20K COE inclusive. Alright, this price are 20K inclusive. Okay, so if you are looking down payment, okay, sorry, so I hope I answer your question for Jin Yuan and Mr. Tong. Okay, so we have another question from Tony. Down payment. Okay, for down payment wise, right? We do have various financing packages for you. So it's based on your requirement. Okay, we have we do have a lot of options available for our customers. Okay, so it really depends on your budget. Okay, so if you would like to know the options available for for Honda Fit or even for Suzuki Swift, right? Drop us a PM, because if you're gonna put we're gonna put in this comment box, it will be very, very messy. So drop us a PM. Our sales consultants will let you know the options available for the down payment. Alright? Alright, 谢谢 Mr. Tong.
Okay.
不用客气 Mr. Tong.
来，谢谢。
希望你了解我在讲什么。
Let's conclude.
Okay.
Who win? Who win?
Alright, so
Who win?
we have the final conclusion of today. It's a 2-2 draw, okay, but we have a winner in terms of the viewer choice. That I already knew it. I already know the results even before the whole Facebook live session, right? And the winner of today, as you can see at the poll by our viewers, alright, the Honda Fit won by 80 to 20%, alright? Yes! Geoffrey, I told ya!
Wow, 20. Singaporeans still like Honda Fit lah. That's why I see there are so many Honda Fits.
Yeah, so that's why I have to let you know Honda Fit fits everybody. Okay, so although this is the winner conclusion for our viewers today. Thank you so much for your very, very participating viewers today. So thank you for your session. Don't thank me. Thank you for participating with us today. I hope you guys enjoy today's session. Okay, so just to do a recap, okay, the first session we actually have a comparison between the sportier options, which is the Honda Civic Turbo model 1.5 versus the Camry. Previous session we do have a comparison between MPVs, okay, Toyota Nova and also Honda Fit. And today's session we did a very comparison between hatchback. Okay, we have still many activities that are lined up for you for this phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 also. Okay, so do let us know what cars do you want us to compare. Alright, drop us a PM, drop us just right at the comment box below. We will actually take your comments very seriously, and we will do live Facebook competition between the vehicle that you guys actually want. Okay, so let us know. Okay, so let me just brief through. Okay, so although the Honda Fit is the winner for today, I believe that you guys will still have to test drive or take a look at the physical vehicle before making a decision. Okay, so as long as you are paying for the car, you drive yourself, you have to test drive it. So ultimately, you are the one paying money for your car. So don't care about what other people view about the car. All right. So ultimately, it depends on how much you like each individual car. All right. So if you need more information on the specifications or even the technical, pictures or modifications, drop us a PM. We do have e-brochures available for our customers. Drop us a PM. We'll drop you an email or WhatsApp. Okay. Meanwhile, if you are intending to reserve a vehicle at this point of time, reserving a vehicle, okay, we have a contactless sales available. All right, I think on the screen, let me just press it on the screen. Okay, it's very, very easy, simple steps. Step 1 is to just log on to our website www.carle.sg. Okay, all the information are there. Okay, click the design studio whereby there's a build yours process. Select your dream car, Honda Fit or Honda Civic or Swift. Okay, select your own color, which means exterior color you are able to choose. Of course, interior leather seats is fully customizable. Okay, followed by the accessories you would like to be included into the car. Rims, body kit, solar films, whatever that you can think of, okay, whatever that you are able to customize, okay. Followed by the warranty and also the COE package where it's all fully decided by you, okay. But last but not least, remember to download the PDF file. There will be a PDF file that is downloadable, that you can download. Okay, download that file. Okay, send it to our sales consultants. Our sales consultants will advise you or even give you more discount for you to actually purchase the vehicle at this point of time. Alright, so it's a very, very good timing for those who are intending to buy a vehicle at this point of time. Okay, because once the COE resumes, okay, it's the best time to grab the low COE. So don't wait before the COE drop. Anticipate the drop, which is now, and then let us know. Alright, so thanks again for staying tuned to today's live episode of Car Wars. Alright, hope everybody had a better understanding of these two vehicles. So we will do another live Facebook comparison next week. Alright, so let us know which car would you like to see next week. Alright, so stay tuned next week, 8 p.m. Alright, Geoffrey, maybe you'd like to say bye to the audience as well.
Okay, thank you so much for the 1 hour. Actually, 1 hour 20 minutes now. So if you like to purchase a car or just want to know more, you can just PM us. There's no obligation. Okay. So apart from the Fit and Swift, we have a lot of other cars. So Singaporeans mainly they like Fit, Venza, still got what? Sienta. See? So all that vehicles right we do carry. So if you have any question, just drop us a PM.
Alright. Alright, so
okay.
thank you.
So
stay
Amos
safe
would like to
and
thank
stay
you
home.
for your
Bye.
time. Yes. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.